Well, good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm not on a water fast, I'm on maintenance. This is maintenance week 25. Do you believe it? I've been on maintenance 25 weeks. It's Thursday. It is December 5th. There's just 20 days left until Christmas. That's pretty awesome. Maintenance week 25, day 4. I woke up this morning at 203.0. Exactly. 203. Couple things about that. I I don't mind the 201. I don't even mind the 202 area. 203 I don't like, and I really prefer in the 190s. So I'm going to really take care to watch what I eat today so that I can hopefully get back down into the 201, 202 area. So, and I mean, my ultimate goal, if I had a goal for this year, it would be on December 31st, I would be in the 190s, 190 point something, 199 point something. I don't care. That'll be my goal for the rest of the year. Because I've shown I can maintain my weight. You know, I'm going to bounce up a pound or two here. I'm going to bounce down a half pound, 2 pounds there. That's fine. So, January 1st, whatever day of the week that is, when I wake up and I step on the scale, I want to be 190 something dot something. Again, I don't even care if it's 199.9. I've been at this, folks, for 4+ years. It took a lot of pain. And let me just stop right here and say, for you folks on maintenance, you can just stop the video right now, because the rest of this segment is for you folks who are either water fasting or thinking about water fasting. Okay. And I mean, if you're on maintenance and you really need to hear this again, feel free to listen. But a lot of times I talk directly to you folks on maintenance and ignore the people who are water fasting or thinking about it. Well, today is just going to be the opposite. I'm talking to you folks who are thinking about water fasting, who are just started a water fast. So for you folks on maintenance, this video is not for you. All right, moving right along. I tried Jenny Craig. I tried Nutrisystem. I tried Ideal Protein. Yes, it was even recommended by my doctor. He said, I'm on it. It's marvelous. Well, they're all marvelous as long as you keep spending thousands of dollars for special supplements and prepackaged foods. But when you go back to eating normal food, you do what I did and he did and everybody else does. You gain it all back plus more. So you've wasted your time. You've spent thousands of dollars, and now you're even more frustrated than you were before. And, if you have any health issues, I mean, you know, I believed the marketing when they said Coca-Cola or Diet Coke is better than Coca-Cola for you. I believed all that garbage. So I would consume 3 to 4 liter bottles of soda a day. Well, I walked into my doctor's office one day and he said, Oh my God. He said you should either be dead or in a coma. You're headed to the hospital to spend a few days. I mean, my blood sugar was that high. My A1C number was 13.5. He's like, no, this is bad. So I believed all the marketing bullshit. And besides eating very poorly, okay, I've already said potato chips are my kryptonite. Just like the saying goes, bet you can't have just one. Put a bag of potato chips in front of me and get out of my way. and and it's kind of like I've never taken cocaine or marijuana or PCP or whatever the latest designer drugs are, but it's kind of, I guess, like being addicted to a drug. I mean, again, you put a bag of potato chips in front of me, get out of my way. So I destroyed my body with the food that I was eating. And no one, including my own doctor, really had a clue about weight and weight loss and how to manage it and keep it off. That's why I started all of these videos. I mean, you've watched me screw up. I mean, adult to adult here, you've watched me cheat on a water fast several times. You've watched me start back over week one, day one. It's not easy. I didn't know at the time I started a water fast. For God's sakes, whatever you do, before your week one, day one, go through your kitchen, go through your refrigerator, get rid of the cake, the cookies, the ice cream, the pizza, the potato chips, the fill in the blank. Get rid of anything that's going to tempt you to cheat. Because we're both adults here. You say you have willpower, but we both know you don't. Something that I have learned is put a bag of potato chips in front of me. Forget logic and common sense and willpower. It goes out the window. I mean, I smile when I say that. I'm 69, pushing 70 years old. And I'm an adult. I mean, I'm not 15 years old. And I have no willpower. I mean, that's kind of amazing to me. Now, for you folks that say water fasting is, well, it's a meat axe approach. Well, hell yes, it is. But is it any less a meat axe approach than going to a surgeon and having them stick a tube in your stomach and get liposuction where they literally suck out the fat out of your stomach because you don't know how to eat? You don't know the quantities to eat? You don't understand what you should be eating? You don't even know why you're eating. and they tell me, well, water fasting, I mean, you don't eat food? That's weird. No, I'll tell you what's weird is when you go to a surgeon and he sticks a tube in your stomach and he sucks the fat out. That's weird, my folks. That's strange. That's just wrong. I'll tell you what else is weird for you folks thinking about water fasting. And yeah, you go back and forth and you're kind of on the fence. Is you'll pop a pill in your mouth and you have no idea what the long term effects of that pill is. I know, I've done it. Now, the weight loss designer pill of this decade is Ozempic. You've heard the jingles, you've seen the commercials for Ozempic. No, no one knows the long term effects on the human body. Would you really take something like that and then turn around and call water fasting meat-X and scary? Really? I mean, if you're waiting for a sign from God, I don't much look like God. I don't have the long hair, but this is your sign. If you woke up today and you said, I failed so many times, but I'm going to try water fasting for just 4 weeks. That's all I want you to do is 4 weeks. And please track your weight. Not for me. I could give a flip. For you. Show you that you can do this. Show you that this works. And and the beauty of my channel and the information I provide is I don't give a flip if you subscribe, click the bell notification, like my video. I know you're watching. I get the monthly reports. I know not everyone can watch my videos every day. I wish you would. I wish you could. But you're busy. I get it. I understand. See, I'm not trying to sell you a book. I'm not trying to sell you special supplements. I'm not trying to sell you a 6 CD or DVD series on how to lose weight. I don't even have a Patreon page. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to convince you that this works. Now, let me just say right after what I've just said, this is hard. Don't let people tell you water fasting's not hard. Your first week to 10 days, you will have caffeine headaches from caffeine withdrawal. Like your head will hurt like it's never hurt before. You will be low energy. You will not sleep at night. You will feel like your insides are on the outside of your body. And this all happens in the first week to 10 days. But you will slowly improve. And you will feel better today than you have not just in days or weeks, but in years. So if you're thinking about water fasting, here's the whole program. Let me just be upfront. First 7 calendar days, you get no food, no water, no coffee, no tea, no liquids, no nothing. Period. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you pass out. I felt like I was going to pass out a couple of times. Well, I actually did pass out twice when taking prescribed meds from my doctor. I was on so many meds, it would scare you. So the first 7 to 10 calendar days are the hardest. And then you will slowly start to feel better and better. You will slowly start to actually sleep at night. Your blood pressure will slowly start to come back down. And by the way, I went off all meds. Day one, week one, I told my doctor I'm going off all meds. His own comment to me was, "Well, Thomas, I don't think that's a good idea. These are very strong drugs." I said, "Doc, I'm going off all meds as of tomorrow morning." And I did. Best thing I ever did. I had extremely high blood pressure. I had thyroid issues. I had high blood sugar. I had extremely high A1C. I was a mess. Really? I'm going bald. No, that's another problem. You can do this. First 7 calendar days. No food, no water, no coffee, no tea, no nothing. On the 8th calendar day, you're allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. No, you don't even get to put lemon in your water. You can have hot water, you can have cold water. That's all you get until your 30-day trial is up, your 4 week trial is up, or until you reach your goal weight. And I'm hoping that you'll continue after 4 weeks and you'll say, "Well, I've made it through the first week to 10 days. I survived. I made it 4 weeks. I'm going to extend it another 4 weeks." I was telling you about my health issues. I have physical issues too. Okay, I even if I could afford a gym membership, which I can't go work out. I can't jog around the block. I have a bad knee. When I was 10 years old, I had a Coca-Cola machine fall on my leg and basically cut it in two. And the doctor sewed me up and he said, "You'll never be a basketball star. Take it easy on your leg." So I can't even do what normal people do. I can't go jog around the block every morning. I can't go to a gym and work out 3 times a day. So I had to come up with a solution that I could afford that requires zero exercise that I could afford. And did I mention that I could afford? Because I'm not rich. That would reduce my weight so that I could get rid of all the pills I was taking. And so I could improve my health. And I'm not done yet, but I'm getting close. I mean, I can remember at 3:15 saying, "Oh God, if I could just see 299.9, I would be happy." It took a long time to drop those 15 pounds. But one day I woke up and my scale read 299 dot something. And I went, "Oh, hell, I've done it." And then I kept going. So I am down from 315.0 to this morning waking up at 203.0. I've lost the size of a small adult. Hasn't been easy. I have failed many times along the way. I tell you, this is a teaching learning channel. I'm still learning, and I want to teach you how to lose weight and keep it off. I don't want your money. I just want a little bit of your time every day or when you can stop in and view me. That's all I want. I want you to succeed as I have done. I mean, even if I were to stop now at 203.0, I've done it. I've succeeded. I have been on maintenance for 25 going on 26 weeks. That's half a year on maintenance. Don't tell me that this is just another fad diet and you'll lose the weight because you're drinking this and then you go back to eating normal food and you're going to gain it all back. I have not done that. This proves I have not done that. Because the bottom line is, folks, seriously, if you go on one of these, a water fast, you lose the weight and then you start eating normal food and you gain it all back. What have you done but just wasted a lot of your time? Losing weight is not only about drinking this in certain quantities and getting the weight off of your body, but it's about keeping the weight off. It's a two-part process. You can't do one without the other. So again, if you're waiting on a sign, this is your sign. Try water fasting. It works. I've proven it works. You can afford going on a water fast. It requires zero exercise. You do not need a gym membership. You do not need to buy special supplements. You do not need to exercise at all. This works. And for you folks who are currently on a water fast, hang in there. The important thing when you're on a water fast is please don't cheat. Because if you take one bite of food or you drink 1 cup of whatever you want to drink, you're going to blow your water fast and you've got to go back and start at week 1, day 1. So don't cheat. I don't care how low energy you feel, don't cheat. I don't care how dry your mouth is the first week to 10 days, don't cheat. Not one sip of water. And let me just close with this, and I've said it many times, and I'll say it many times in the future. One day, my friend, and I smile because I was right there with you. One day, you're going to say, my doctor is not helping me. I'm getting fatter and fatter. I'm having all kinds of health issues. I'm not sleeping at night. One day, my friend, you're going to walk by a mirror and say, who is that person in that mirror? How did he or she get so big, so fat, so obese? And you're going to draw a line in the sand and you're going to say, today, I may not be able to control a lot in my life, but I am going to get this weight issue under control. And until you reach that day, until you reach that point in your life, go eat a box of donuts for me. Go order extra large pizza and consume it because you're not ready for a water fast. But when you reach that point, when you have enough resolve and tenaciousness, and you are serious about weight loss, please try water fasting. I've made over 700 videos on water fasting. I didn't just start this last week. This next year, 2025, will be my 5th year of water fasting, either being on a water fast or being on maintenance and maintaining my weight. Year number 5. Don't tell me it can't be done. If a 69-year-old man can do it, you can do it too. Let me close with this question. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to lose weight? The answer only you know. Make it a great day. Make it a great week. Good Lord willing, I will see you tomorrow.